Hello, wherever you are located on our dynamic planet of Earth. I wish you happiness wherever you are located. I live in the United States, which is considered a part of the Western world. Here in the Western world, the country has a big fascination with eye color. If you watch a movie, you can tell there in the movies they have a big fascination with eye color. So you probably have an idea already what this particular topic is for today. It's going to be talking about blue eyes. Now, before I go any further, if you find the topic even remotely interesting, give me a thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe to hear about whenever I talk about anything that I feel like talking about, subscribe. And after I finish reading this particular article, if you have any comments, leave a comment in the comment section. Here's my title for the day. If you have blue eyes, here's some bad news. Yes, nothing positive, bad news. But of course, this type of bad news is not life-changing. No one going to break into your house and take your belongings. The bad news is no one going to come and steal your car from you. No one going to break into your bank account and rob you blind. This is just some simple little bad news if you are a person who has a massive fixation with eye color. In particular, if you have fascination with the blue eye color. This is coming from, I believe, the Science magazine. It was posted a year or so ago. The first one is, you or people with blue eyes are living a lie. Oh, they come off strong. People don't like to hear that word lie, but they say you are living a lie. There is nothing more amazing than staring into a pair of dreamy blue eyes. But bad news for blue eyes. Science, no, not me, not the politician, not your preacher or your priest. No, science says what you are seeing could be a sham. So science says what you see with those blue eyes could be a massive illusion. Number 2 is called seeing a sham. The gene, again, it's talking about science because it's talking about genes, biology in particular. The gene for blue eyes has been linked back to a single ancestor whose gene mutated between 6,000 and 10,000 years ago. So if it's a mutation, and humans have been here for several thousand years, what is the dominant eye color on the planet? I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to let you figure it out. What is the dominant eye color? Blue eyes is a mutation. And unlike the comic books, this mutation is not going to give you no superhuman powers. You're not going to have no laser blast or optic blast or x-ray vision. It's not that type of mutation. Because you know in science, mutations, it usually sort of de-evolves you. It don't make you become better for the most part. For the most part, allegedly, some mutations helped us. Some mutations have. But most of them don't help you. Today, approximately 1 in 6 people, here we go, 1 in 6 people have blue eyes. But as it turned out, 1 in 6 people have been living a lie. So 1 in 6 people have blue eyes. So if they don't have blue eyes, what are the other dominant eye colors? And I see this case is building up people. It's not going to tell you what the lie is. It's just going to give you a little tidbit here, a little tidbit there, and it's building this case. Number 3, don't make it your blue make it your brown eyes blue. Let me read that again. Don't it make your brown eyes blue. So here we go with that color, brown. But as it turns out, all humans are brown. Whoa. Oh my God. There it is. That's saying all humans, not some, all humans have brown eyes. We hate to break it to you, but those aquamarine eyes you are so crazy about aren't as deep and blue as the sea. They are as brown and murky as a mud puddle. Sad but true. Number 4 is called green with envy. And it's not just blue eyes that are actually brown. The same for glamorous green eyes or stunning hazel eyes and Elizabeth Taylor's famous violet eyes. You guessed it. They were actually brown. But of course, you know, it's a tinge of brown, not no dark brown. So it's a variation of brown. While this is sad news, there are actually some very specific science behind it. Number 5. This little piggy. Essentially, the color of your eyes has more to do with the presence of pigment than it does with anything else. Melanin. Oh my God, that's that famous word. Which people on the earth are loaded with melanin? Melanin is the natural color of human beings. So if you don't got no melanin, are you a mutation? Melanin, which also found in skin and hair, is a pigment that lives in the iris of the eye, also known as the colored part around the pupil. And if you got melanin, melanin is a dark substance. Number 6, here we go. Science says everyone has melanin in the iris of their eye. Regardless of the amount you have in your skin, science says everyone has melanin in the iris of their eye. And that makes sense because your eye has some type of color to it. And if your skin got color, it got melanin. And also, blue is sort of close to brown. You got that? Blue is not far away from the color brown. It's just a slight variation. And the amount that they have determines their eye color, according to Dr. Gary Heating, the senior editor of All About Vision, our ophthalmologist, our eye expert, an eye care website. There's really only this one type of pigment, melanin. Number 7, all I see or all we see. Melanin is a dark brown pigment, which I said was earlier, composed of melanocyte cells. Every eye contains melanin. Regardless of your skin tone, you got that melanin because it's a color. It's a dark color. And blue is a dark color. Therefore, every eye is, for better or for worse, brown. As I stated earlier, my good friend, it is the amount of melanin that dictate what shade we see when we levelly gaze into our sweetheart eyes. See, melanin determines the amount of melanin determines how the eyes look. But you know, melanin is a dark color, and blue is dark. You get my point. It is dark. And what shade our sweetheart sees when they gaze back? Number 8. Blue eyes crying in the rain. It's an interaction between the amount of melanin and the architecture of the iris itself, explains Dr. Heading. It's a very complex architecture. So the eye is a very complex organism. We take it for granted because we see eyeballs every day. We see eyeballs in a fish. We see eyeballs in a bat. We see eyeballs in a pig, a goat, a horse, a cow. And last but not least, we see eyes in human beings. So we take it for granted. Even blind people have eyes. You just can't see, of course. How complex? It is as complex as our feelings as we process that we've been living a lie this whole time. Number 9, brown town. Essentially, an object that contains more melanin will absorb more visible light. So the darker your eyes, the more light is going to suck in. You see, there's that mutation. If your eyes are light, it's not sucking in more light from the environment. So the darker your eyes are, the stronger they are and the better they are. Because more visible light is absorbed, meaning less light is reflected. This process makes it so the eye appears more brown. There you go. Brown colored eyes are stronger than lighter colored eyes. Number 10, true blue. Conversely, the less melanin there is inside the iris, the less light will be absorbed, you see, making the eye appear to be more blue or green or violet or hazel or any other color that's not basic brown. So the more colorful your eye, the lighter it is, the less light coming in. The less light coming in, the less detail you have about the physical environment in which you reside in. Number 10, changes. Number 11, changes. Additionally, this little trick the eye has been playing on us our entire lives is responsible for the reason why different lighting seems to make it look like some people eyes appear to change color. Okay, talking about eyes change color. So your friend who has different color changing eyes doesn't pose a cool superpower. They just possess less pigment in their eyes. So the less pigment you have in your eye, the more your eye color may change from that mutation. Number 12, baby blues. Now I understand where they got the word baby blues from. It's going to tell us about the baby blue eyes. You know, we hear about baby blue eyes all our life, but I never figure out why they call it baby blues. I think number 12 will tell us. This fun fact accounts for the fact that a lot of babies are born with blue-looking eyes, regardless of your skin tone. A baby may have blue-looking eyes when they are first born, even if the baby's eyes turn brown later in life. Often, a baby's eyes will not have developed all of its melanin, and thus the baby will appear to have blue eyes. So just remember this fact before you wonder if your newborn is actually the mailman's kid. Okay, so a little joke was involved there. Number 13, lion eyes. So when you look into your lover's eyes and wonder if they are lying, just know that the color of their eyes are brown, even if it doesn't appear they are. How could you break our heart's science? That's the end of this little article, my good people, wherever you are on our planet. If you liked the little discussion, which it was a light discussion about blue eyes, it was not heavy with the science, banging you over here talking about molecules and all that stuff. Light science. If you like, once more, give me my thumbs up. If you have a comment to make about blue eyes, leave a comment. If you'd like to share. And if you'd like to subscribe to hear me talk about anything in life that I find fascinating on my channel, please subscribe. Have a wonderful day.